welcome to the CommCare Sales demo. CommCare Sales is a mobile application developed to help social enterprises and organizations working at the last mile keep track of their sales and payment collections, as well as better manage their field-based workforce. The application does not require connectivity to gather data on-site and works on all Android devices and phones that run Java. In this demo, we will go through the CommCare Sales application that was developed by Demagi and discuss how your organization or company can acquire the application today. The first thing I will do in this demo is open the CommCare application. For the purposes of this demo, I will be using an Android emulator called VirtualBox. CommCare looks like every other application that is downloaded from the Google Play Store. If you would like to download CommCare yourself, you can search for CommCare ODK in the Google Play Store and select the V2 option. To customize the app, you can then go to commcarehq.org and design, build, and launch your application. Since I am showing you an application that has already been built, I will simply click on the CommCare icon on the main screen. As you can see, the application is prompting me for a username and password. Every mobile user of this application has one. These settings, as well as web users and roles, can be configured through CommCare HQ. For this demo, we've made a demo login with the username hello and password 123. I select login and wait for the application to start. Once I've entered the application, I can select start in order to see my modules. The modules that we developed for this application are register customer, sales, record payment, returned products, view late invoices, and close paid invoices. These modules are designed in a way that can replicate the sales workflow, which makes it easy to use by field agents. Typically, when we make a sale, the first thing we would do is register a customer. So I will select the register customer module. I swipe to the next screen, and the application is prompting me for the customer's full name. For the purposes of this example, I will use Jorge Gonzalez. The application is also asking me for the customer's gender. In this case, it's a male. CommCare can allow you to add single select questions to your applications, and this is all customizable. The application is also asking me for the customer's district, which I will select as Homa Bay, and based on this answer, it will show me the municipalities that are on this district or the specific communities that are for this district. This can reduce the margin of error. I can also select the location of where the sale is taking place by pressing this button. And I can add the customer's phone number. In this case, I'm going to add a phone number in Guatemala, where I am based. And when I try to swipe to the next screen, you can see that the application has a validation condition. This is also another way that we can reduce the margin of error when entering data. So the phone number has to be 10 digits. I'm going to take the character of the plus sign away and also delete another digit and try to swipe to the next screen. If I wanted to, I could capture a photo of my customer, or I could choose an image from the gallery. And then I can save the form and exit. So what I just did is I registered a customer. If I want to record a sales note for that specific customer, I would enter the sales module. And I would search for Jorge Gonzalez. And as you can see, the customer has been registered to this case list. So I select Jorge, I verify that it's the correct customer, and I will record a new sale. I swipe to the next screen. And the application is asking me what products would the customer like to buy. One of the greatest things about this application that we built is that you can record multiple sales for a specific individual in the same invoice. So if I wanted to purchase a chlorine bottle and sanitary pads, for example, I could do that in the same sale. So I can select my products, and then I can select a payment method. And a lot of times when we're doing sales at the last mile and we offer products that are too expensive, we might not be able to offer all the products with upfront payments. A lot of organizations or companies offer layaway plans. They offer like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month credit, or sometimes they offer like weekly payments to their customers. And with CommCare Sales, you have the flexibility to do that as well. So we're gonna select the payment method of 2 months for my customer to pay for these products. And I can select the frequency of payment as well. So in this case, it's monthly. The application is also asking how many units the customer wants to buy. So I'm going to say 2 of the chlorine bottles. Sorry, the swiping is off. And 1 sanitary pad. So as you can see, the CommCare Sales application will confirm the details of the purchase order. So we're gonna say yes, and then we can enter an invoice number if we have it. For example, 4567889. We can gather a virtual signature as well. And the CommCare Sales application will give me a summary of the purchase order. I get the invoice number, the total bill for all of the products combined, including the quantity of the products, the number of payments that are left to make, since we had selected that we were going to offer a 2-month payment plan. The upfront payment, which is 20% of the bill, that can be customized based on your organization or company specific needs. The installments that are going to have to be paid every month after this, the next payment date, and the next payment amount. So we can save the form and exit. And the next thing that we would do is record a payment for that 20% deposit that we had mentioned. So we go to record a payment, and now we're going to search for our customer again, which is Jorge Gonzalez. And as you can see, there is some information that is already stored in this customer's file, which is the invoice number and the pay date of the next payment. I can select the customer, and all of the information regarding the sale of this invoice will be displayed in this case detail list. So I verify that it's the right customer, that all of the information is correct, and I select continue. And now I would record a payment. I select the date of payment, which would be today because they are paying a deposit. And it tells me how much the installment is, how much is owed today, and how much the customer will be paying today. If the person wants to pay less than what they currently owe, the application won't let me move on to the next screen. Unless your company or organization decides that you want to modify it this way, typically the customer would have to pay what they owe or more. So if I wanted to record that the customer is paying more than 48, not only does the application let me continue, it also recalculates what the customer owes. So I will select 48 as the payment for today. And now the application is telling me that the next payment amount is 96, that the total owed remaining is 192, that the next payment is due on a month from now, and that I have 2 payments left on this invoice. So the payment status is still open because the customer has not fully repaid the products yet. I can save the form and exit. And I'm going to show you one more thing. Something that you can do with the CommCare Sales application, the way that we designed it, is view late invoices. So you can select this module and you can search for a customer, for example, Jorge. You can see that Jorge is not on this case list because Jorge is on time with his payment. However, if Jorge was not on time with his payment, he would show up on this list and it would tell me how many days the person is late. For example, with this customer, Joseph, if I select him, his next payment date was on September 18th. So he's 19 days late and he shows up on this list. And one of the greatest things about this is that this can be a huge support for field agents who are doing sales on the ground and have a lot of products that they're selling in layaway plans. So by having the ability to look at the full customer list of the customers who are late and being able to call them directly from CommCare is a very, very big support. So we will only be able to see late invoices in this module. And for the people who have paid in full, we can select close paid invoices. This is a demo of the CommCare sales application. If your company or organization would like to try this application, Demagi is offering a one-time opportunity to customize and launch this application for your company or organization for free. So Demagi will help you design, build, and launch your application for free, a service that typically costs $5,000 or more. After the launch, we are offering a 30-day free trial period so that your company or organization can try the application and work out the kinks. We will then help you make any final changes to the application based on field testing and provide you with a final version of the application, all at zero cost. If your company or organization would like to continue using the application after this time frame, the only thing that we charge for is the hosting of the software plan, which is only $100 a month. This includes remote support from Demagi's global network of over 100 staff members, the ability to add up to 100 mobile users to the application, and the ability to create out-of-the-box reports with all the data collected through CommCare HQ. Thank you so much for your time.